As October comes to a close, so does Blacktober, an annual food festival highlighting Chicago's Black-owned restaurants. We catch up with the curator of the Blacktober as he takes us around to some local eateries.
Blacktober was something that was created 2 years ago. I was just sitting down one day and I said, Black restaurants, Black History Month gets supported in other countries the month of October, like Ireland, United Kingdom. And I was sitting down and I said, man, it'd be good to do Black excellence all month, but primarily Black restaurants. So I was sitting down and I said, Blacktober, Blacktober, the name came to me, and I said, Blacktober, celebrating restaurants all month long with specials, and then in the future, with COVID permits, we're gonna do a festival. But on the weekends, that's when the restaurants offer specials. Because I said, we need to do something in the fall. Typically restaurants, the sales typically go low. So I said, why not create something that's absolutely free for the restaurants, and all they have to do is either curate a special menu item, or curate a special price so people can be afford to come, and then if they like it, these are some of the restaurants that can become their new favorites. This year we have about 50 restaurants. It's exciting. You have restaurants from West Town to the South Loop to like restaurant like Cleo's where we're in now in Bronzeville, restaurants in Roseland, restaurants in Inglewood, Auburn Gresham, pretty much all over the city, about 50 restaurants.
We're at my Bronzeville location at Cleo's Southern Cuisine. Cleo's is the restaurant that I named after my grandmother Cleo, who passed when I was in high school. It's a Creole-influenced Southern comfort restaurant. The menu here, we do a lot of seafood and chicken mixes. So for example, one of the customer favorites is called the Flyover. And that's 3 pieces of catfish with a Creole butter lump crab with a house-made remoulade all on top. It's paired with 3 wings, and it comes with a 24-karat gold muffin with 2 sides. That is definitely one of the customer favorites. Jeremy has actually been with us the day before the grand opening. He came in, he did a video, and because of him, we literally had a line out of the door. So I always credit him for our success. So thank you, Jeremy. And the Blacktober was something that he and I actually tried to figure out what to do. So it's actually our mini float and fly. It's 1 piece of catfish with 2 wings, and of course, the 24-karat gold muffin. We'll have that. We started it the first year he did the Blacktober, and it went so well that now we keep it. It's like literally on the menu all the time. So you can get it now and forever at this point.
So Black People Eats was really started because Black restaurants did not have a voice. And if they did have a voice, it was on mute. So I wanted to unmute the microphone and give them ample opportunities from a media perspective, because Black-owned restaurants really are not promoted in mainstream media unless they're in white neighborhoods. And once I realized that, I said I wanted to be the face to show our restaurants and our people, because nobody else was showing them.
Right now we're at Provide, which is actually our first restaurant we've opened up in the West Town neighborhood. Jeremy was the first food blogger, anybody we had actually outside of our restaurant come and try the food. And so once that happened, man, it just took off. And when he told me about Blacktober, I was like, hey, yes, for sure. And so we're featuring our Hennessy shrimp scampi on the menu. What Jeremy does is it is a community, and even when I see him post other videos of other establishments, I go and support just because I understand, we don't all have to say great, we all have our own niches, but what he does is he brings us together. And that's what I love about Blacktober is like, man, he brings everybody under one roof. And so it's like, man, I want to go and experience your food just like I want you to come experience in mine.
This year we actually did have some events at some restaurants. Like we had a Blacktober Sweetest Day brunch at Llewellyn Southern Kitchen. It was sold out, just bringing people together. Last year we was able to have like cooking classes, but because of COVID and a lot of Black-owned restaurants don't have outside seating, it would have been a lot this year to close them down to have cooking time. So that's why we focus on the specials on the weekends, and we focus on the events.
We're at Keisha's Kitchen on 10343 South Halsted. We sell soul food.
And today I'm here at Keisha's Kitchen, and I'm here with the owner, Miss Keisha. You want to tell them what this beautiful dish is here that I got in front of me that smells oh so good?
I've been following Jeremy for a while, and I could never, like, every time he's hosting something for Blacks, I always miss it, or I'm out of town. So I made sure that we were a part of the Blacktober.
On the restaurant side, restaurants saying we see an increase of sales and more awareness for their business, right? Because if you see an increase of sales, increase of customers, and you can sustain those customers, it's going to increase profit, which translates into the community, which increase the economics. So that's on that side. On the community side, it really feels good seeing families come together to eat, seeing families discover new restaurants, because that's really my why. All the other stuff is good, but my why is connecting people together. But when they come together through food, joy will spark and reignite in their lives. And that's when I realized that's my why. That's what keeps me going about these events, about Black People Eats, Blacktober, Juneteenth, everything. Food coming together. So when people eat, because there's nothing better on this earth than people coming together over, not bad, but a good plate of food, it changes your life and it opens your heart.
You can find more details about Blacktober's participating restaurants and their specials on our website at cbschicago.com.